Remember when Bubba Wallace right-hooked Kyle Larson at Vegas? And then was served a one-race penalty by NASCAR as a punishment to think about what he did. Well, it looks like the recent Carson Hocevar verdict brought up some bitter memories for Wallace. But before we get to that, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you want to stay updated on everything NASCAR. During the Long John Silver's 200 at Martinsville, Carson Hocevar right-hooked Tanner Gray. And this resulted in NASCAR imposing a 2-lap penalty on him. But why just a 2-lap penalty and not a race suspension? Bubba Wallace wants to know. In a media interaction before the Cup race at Martinsville, Bubba called out the governing body for their inconsistency in the penalty process. Reminiscing about his Las Vegas incident with Larson, Wallace said, "Yeah, bad deal, so talk about being consistent. Speeds don't matter because I don't care if it's 180 or whatever, it's still the right rear." Well, it can be argued that Wallace's penalty was as much about him hitting Larson in a race car as it was about him hitting him outside of it. But the lack of consistency in NASCAR's penalty and appeals process has started to grow frustrating. For example, when the appeals panel restored Hendrick Motorsport's points penalty while upholding Colleague Racing for a fairly similar violation. Moreover, amidst all the penalty chaos in the 2023 season, what's important to note is that this is not the first time Wallace has asked NASCAR to be consistent. Last year, after his one-race suspension, Bubba said that he was good with being an example if the governing body stays consistent with its penalties on drivers right-hooking others on the racetrack. But less than a year from that, here we are at Martinsville with a similar incident but an entirely different penalty. Now, what do you think about that? Does Hocevar deserve the Bubba Wallace treatment for his actions at Martinsville? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and share the video with your fellow NASCAR fans.